You get the haste faster with metronome. And eating up an adjacent slot is significant. We found it. Oh, I guess you could haste the battery. You can do that now. Skill would be cool. With Companion to be fair, got 10 wins this patch, and last week's combo builds. Yeah. I don't know, like, I've had wins with Mamasaur. But, like, the one win that I would say was because of Mamasaur, where they just hit all of the pieces. Like, we had a Deadly Metronome, a Diamond Battery. We upgraded Mamasaur in the shop on, like, day 8. The average Mamasaur I see just doesn't seem worth pivoting into, and the average Mamasaur opponent that I see kind of just reinforces that.
Sale, no sale. I want what's... Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Yeah. The problem with that, though, is you don't always see it.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy
I had, like, a
it.
full day at the end of last patch where I was trying to play Mamasaur. And I think I successfully played Mamasaur 0 times that entire night.
I may not be the most masterful trainer, but I must be the cheapest. There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Running into so many longbow starts. Does not look like the buddy of bricks is saving us.
No hard feelings.
Almost,
right?
actually. Almost. For one game, you could fire it off for 3 seconds, use it repeatedly. Yeah, yeah. Like, if you have the battery for it, and you find it early enough to where you can scale the damage on it, then it's kind of cool.
Now this is health food. Literally.
Which is like a lot of the time you either find it with no way to charge it, or you have the battery, never see the Mamasaur in time. Have a battery, but don't have battery upgrades. Because, like, a silver battery is still not making me want to play Mamasaur. Yeah, maybe. I only played one game with Companion Core Mamasaur last patch. I did have the Mamasaur bill set up, and it was just too slow, but... I have not played it a lot. Brick Buddy not middle here. Companion Core hastes adjacent items. I'm just valuing having haste on the Chem Snail more than a little bit more Brick Buddy scaling. Could do this now. Haste the drill. Slows down the Companion Core a bit. Babysaur, you fight square pigs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dinosaur at all.
More fights, sooner champion. We fight again. Later.
The smaller the
Maiden.
the finer the meal.
Don't think we're ever putting in duct tape on this board. Bronze Walter.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Might be a playable. Nah, we'll do better. We'll do better.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
December patch. I don't know if there's ever been a patch where I liked Dinosaur. I'm getting out poisoned. Yeah.
I paint my shit red, but I don't use.
During dually patch, the reward for small 8 small items. Yeah, but those 8 small items killed you kind of fast. And just like putting an 8-second cooldown medium item on your board was just never what I wanted to be doing on dually. You can upgrade the Brick Buddy. Yeah, level up max HP is flat.
Punish the warful.
It's... We can do better.
You are enough, friend.
We could
But
not
I'm
do better.
Glad you bought this.
We could take the battery. I don't know if I want to have a bronze battery lying around. Just so upgrade taxed. It's day 3. It's not good. Should be able to beat this with a Brick Buddy. As long as we got a fast enough Brick Buddy. I do like how playable early drill is on Companion Core. Like, even on Ignition, early drill can be a bit scuffed.
Hello.
Let's see.
I mean out. Welcome to my business. I'll show those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
I mean, if any board wants to be playing Chem Snail.
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
Not sure how we would do pulse rifle things. Require getting rid of all the friend stuff. Cell board, just corn rifle. There's no scaling for it. Does not do anything.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Better than the Walter for the player fight.
Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action. Enjoy the thrill of battle.
Maybe we do something with the Hamlet. Yeah, we would. We would.
Oh, sure, I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Sharp corners. I think we can do better. Take the extra haste. A small bronze item? Metronome? Oh wait. It's not bronze. Loose array? It's a 7-second cooldown. It would trigger the ray a bunch, but it's just a bronze ray. I guess it would also scale the Brick Buddy a bit better than Chem Snail.
Discounts for peace. Use that for the good of all. Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Do this for the PvE fight. Yeah, Hydra Dude sucks. We're fine. When this game will go free to play. They've said February, but they also said December and January. But I haven't heard of there being another delay. Well, I remembered Hydro Dude isn't a real fight, but I also felt like our board wasn't necessarily a real board, but they can't beat Brick Buddy. We got the Illusoray. That is certainly interesting. That is certainly very interesting. It's just a bronze ray. But I guess we have to. More crit for the drill. Have to. It could just be a drill trigger. I don't know, that's fair. 9 damage every time it activates. So this gets me... We'll try this. We'll try this. It's still early enough that we might not need scaling. Maybe against, like, Vanessa's, I'll play the Ray, just so we don't get barreled out. I know about the gold loot bug? No? Oh, unless you mean you get more gold than expected. Like you get 4 gold instead of 2 gold. Yeah. It doesn't work on the bronze loot, but on silver and gold.
We scorch like the desert sun. The dunes favor you, Inlander.
Gold plus will randomly give you no loot as well. Is it only gold plus that randomly gives you no loot? Now that you mention it, I think I only have gotten scammed by gold plus loot.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
I'm trying to give you a loot item that removed, haven't implemented yet. Maybe. Because it was bugged before they reworked it too. Well, we got matchups where our Brick Buddy was doing something. Wait,
Bring her
nope,
about.
still got there.
Got another salvo in me.
Not bad. Metronome is not a tool. Another HP diff, yeah. Chocolate is strong, guys. Chocolate is strong. I mean, at this point, the Lucere Ray stuff is what makes this board unique, right? I'm pretty down to just try to jam this. This fight is a weird mix of being the 3 XP fight, being the fight with the best drops, and being the fight that is the easiest to beat. It might be the only fight that is all 3 of those things at once. Do I still have the Walter? I might.
I will not train you to kill. I will
That will
train
change.
you.
Yeah, it does poison and slow, so it double charges the power drill. That's kind of fast, too. Not a great item, but it's a role player. This is good, but Grease Fire.
Every coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians.
Power Drill's a tool. A little bit of self-charging. Yeah, they're both good for drilling, but this one may be a bit better now. All PvE fights are easier since power creeping patches. Well, there's power creeping patches, and they also nerfed a bunch of fights. But yeah. XP's also been more plentiful the last couple patches, so you end up going into fights at a higher HP than you used to. I'm still just eating chocolate. Items, maybe
Who enters my web?
a heavy microdave. About Aiden and Hammer Dude over Snail. It's a little worse at charging the drill. It's cool having another thing that gets buffed by Alpha Ray. We can try. Make Companion Core a bit faster too. It seems hard to use this with Companion. Oh.
Savor a single second.
Well.
See it from every angle.
GPU over Hamlet. Yeah, I don't know. The Hamlet does get Illusory as well. I want the rewards from this fight. Get the Neural Toxin. Hey, Hamlet's a tool. Yeah. Hamlet's great. Hamlet's great. Next to Brick. Probably. You go Curio for a little bit of crit chance. I guess all the flat damage still matters too. Probably better than Gumballs.
Close your eyes and grab something. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
There should already be plenty of haste. Throw this on the Aiden.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Gonna spend the gold for 3 shield. We can speed up the Illusory. Oh, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
think we don't need it.
Did you know sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
You do see these tusks, right?
Yeah, just tragedy took away Walter's 2 charge at diamond. Poor Walter.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Not bad. How much damage is Hamlet doing? $404. I think it's 5 slows. Worse than I was expecting, honestly, but...
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Maybe in some other game.
Don't buy, as long as we get the hang
Walter died for infinite looping sins. They nerfed Walter before they introduced all the infinite loops.
Stick close to me, and we'll get you out alive. Remember, this is their world. Tread lightly.
Game is good if I get soldering gun. Is it? It does enable the soldering gun, but I feel like there's better ways to get power drill triggers than to play a soldering gun on a board like this. So just this on drill. Could heal the drill. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's value the sustain. We'll get speed eventually.
Oh boy, hand it over.
I should have put the Walter in. I consider a run with a juiced Walter ever. I spent 2 upgrades on Walter last game. It's just there's other ways to get the drill speed. It's probably harder to get good sustain on a comp like this. Is Turbo Illusory not worth it? I don't think so. I think if I was gonna turbo anything, it would have been probably the drill. Illusory hastes 1 item for 2 seconds, so you get 3 hastes every time it activates. It's fine.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
We don't have to be married to this brick buddy anymore either. This can turn into something that can give me triggers as well.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Just the alpha ray for scaling it. Okay, look, If
it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be
I
happy.
have to try. It's probably not good yet.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Just the one hammer, not ray. Yeah. It activates sooner. Maybe it is still that much slower. Good scaling damage.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Certainly if you get a fight where shield is irrelevant. Nice to have the flamethrower in. Yeah, Illusory is activating way more. Ugh. I thought it was at least close. I thought it was like gonna be 6 to 9.
At last, you have come to the long time. You are a very slow
Big
learner.
friend. It is a big friend. It is certainly a big friend.
Make deals, not war.
We're actually supposed to pivot to it. Are we? Like, we have this Illusory Ray thing going on. Is it even really better? We have no skills for it. I'll bench it, but
I can feel our energies resonating.
it's a science run. Well, Mamazor is one of the things that I want to be sciencing. But yeah, this is probably harder to test. I'm never gonna remember to put this Welter in. It's so sad. Bronze? Bronze. On day 8, you're giving me a bronze medkit? Okay, game. I see how it is. You better to have a friend like Aiden next to the core on the right. No, I want to be hasting the flamethrower. It hastes adjacent items, not adjacent friends. Yeah, like one of the cool things about the new companion core is you're not incentivized to just play a whole pile of friends. You can use the friends to fuel your haste on other things. Why not medkit drill? That would probably be better. That is a legal target for the medkit. Good try. Hard to outshield the flamethrower.
My lessons are paid. Are you prepared?
First time you fall below half health each fight, your burn items have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. Oh wait, but that's kind of a lot of crit.
The Bazaar is a rabid beast. Be its master.
Interesting.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
I probably should have just taken 5 chocolate bars. Never
To
mind.
make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Found an upgrade. Ah, Walter. Walter. Just gonna make the ray a bit worse. Can do that. Sport has such a slow start. So now we upgrade the flamethrower. Enchant?
I love treasure just as much as the next Corsair. But sometimes, you just need coin.
That's a rock. Yeah. Blacklines is cool, but probably worse than the friend stuff we got going on. So. Yeah, this one just doesn't work, right? Takes up too much space. Also takes up too much space.
I
Flamethrower's a
understand.
tool as well. Yeah, these are all tools. I still want it next to the companion core, I think, but yeah. Iceberg drill. Yeah, is that? It charges the drill when the opponent takes an action. I gotta cut 3 things.
You
I
should know
feel like it
that
overall
Planet
makes
is a
the
legend on Polaris.
build slower. Would also require, like, not playing the flamethrower, probably.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
If my items are enemy's whole board. I mean, 3 of my items. Especially if they're gonna be frozen after their first activation. That's a lot of value.
We Empyreans are here to guide you and sell you a few things.
I guess I can roll this. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Shiny Omega Ray.
You reject our gifts? Oh, you can't afford them.
Shiny Omega Ray a good Alpha Ray procker? It is, but it's a worse core procker. And core does slows too. Smoking design core enchants. Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous.
I've been watching your progress. At last, here you
My
are.
leftmost tool has +1 multicast.
I doubted a non-Sphinxian could learn that. Impressive.
Yeah, sure. Not the normal thing you're giving multicast to on the power drill board, but I'll take it. Yep, drill is a tool. Drill is a tool, Hamlet's a tool, flamethrower is a tool. Normally you're giving multicast to the drill. I mean, it's fine. It's like a gumball event. An above average gumball event. Ow. Hamlet for burn and slow? I don't think so. I don't think I'm valuing drill speed over just like a huge flamethrower. Bonk. Only 55 crit. Glass cannon? Ugh.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
One more cast than Ham with the multi? Yeah, just Flame does more with the casts than Hamlet. Like, giving Hamlet multicast is just making the drill faster, basically. This is killing them.
Neither wealthy nor wise, huh?
Take out Aiden for battery here. You could... I don't like that it makes the start so much slower. Our core is already pretty slow because we just have the Aiden as a fast core trigger. Probably shouldn't be worried. It's probably fine. So now we get to upgrade the Ray for better scaling, or we look at the gold tier skills. Is there any damage scaling in gold tier skills? Beautiful friendship. Obviously building crescendo. That's kind of it. Worm hugs is more drill speed. Yeah, if we're clicking the upgrade, it's on Alpha Ray. I think that's better than an average skill. Win over Drill for more alpha ray scaling. It is a ray. It is a ray. I had not thought about that. Close fight. Close fight.
Is this creature challenging me? Your pitiful appearance was a trick.
Companion core going. We have had a couple of cool games. Our first run was really disappointing. I thought we had a pretty nice power drill setup, but it was just too slow because the drill wasn't charging the core. It just felt like a scuffed ignition core most of the time. I think this is the first run where we're doing something with companion core that we couldn't have done with ignition core. We're speeding up the flamethrower. But like, we also skipped a haste enchant. Haste for quick fuse. What's that? Just the starting burn haste? Then you put drill far left, switch friends with flame. Yeah, just for the PvE fight, it doesn't matter. I just wanted the Walter in play. We're gonna be doing this for the fights where it matters. I wanted this next to the weapon because we have extra crit chance every time we use a tool. So I want all my weapons next to each other. I think I'm just grabbing a free skill.
Can I help you?
Okay, not these free skills though. That's a good free skill.
If I find out you've been slowing the Tower District traffic.
Animals have skills they've been honing for eons.
It slows down the ray. Just plus 5 damage. That'll speed up the drill a bunch. How much does it grief my board? Not that much. Like half griefs my board. Griefs all my scaling.
When the outlands shift,
Does it count slow for drill when enemy uses? Yes.
are they as confused as
It's a roll, but think of the drill speed. I have thought of the drill speed. What is this? Leftmost item has plus 30 value during combat. Huh.
they're beautiful?
Three regen. Okay, Dooley, what do you got? Fiery Pylon, Eye of the Colossus. Monka, Omega. What do I think about Companion Core? I'm still pretty low on it. I don't know. I think it's definitely worse than Ignition Core. I haven't had a non-drill game yet. It's just I'm also not very high on the red cores. Playing a red core game and then not getting haste enchant just feels so bad. But like, I don't know. I do like how it doesn't feel like you need to hit a haste enchant to have a late game board. Yeah, I haven't had like a full friend board yet. I'm 3 for 3 on my companion core games, just being power drill carries. Or I guess in this case, flamethrower carries. Just hit the turbo enchant. It's easy. Yeah. It is very good. Very good. Let's see the name. Yeah, I like the design of the new companion core a lot more than the old one. It's a lot more open-ended than it used to be. It was Ray carry the whole game. I mean, it was where our scaling came from. It was important. It's okay, a lot of situations with any core drill is forcible. Not really. Drill is so much better on the cores that have a charge on it. Drill feels so much better on Ignition Core than it does on one of the red cores.